What is up, guys? Greed and Pride here. Out here, still playing the standard Cascade event. It's pretty fun as far as events go. I think Cascade's one of the most fun. Definitely better than the Mirror, whatever, the zero cost. That was horrible. But we're playing Cavalcade. This is just like my regular Cavalcade deck that I ladder with. I didn't change it at all for the deck. I didn't tech it into Cascade or anything. It's just a regular deck, and it's been doing fine. I've covered it before, so I'll just do like a light walkthrough. Obviously, you have a ton of 1-drops with 1/1. A lot of them have haste, except for Scorch Bitter, but Scorch Bitter does extra damage. Cavalcade, the backbone of the deck. Without it, it kind of sucks, obviously. Thunderkin Awakeners just in here specifically for an interaction with Scampering Scorcher. So that's why that's in there. You can watch my older video on the deck to see that interaction. Act of Treason, my pet red card. I throw it into like every red deck, even though most of the time it just burns a hole in my hand. But that one game where you steal your opponent's like 20/20 Krasis or something, it just feels so good. Cutie Chandra Spitfire, the other backbone of the deck. It's Chandra Spitfire and Cavalcade. Probably the deadliest combo in Standard right now. I mean, you can one-shot somebody on turn 4 with that. Clamor Shaman, I think it's a red card that gets slept on a lot. Stopping your opponent from blocking is really strong, especially early game where your opponent might only have one blocker, or they might have two, but they swing in with one thinking they can just block with the other. That really shuts it down. Legion Warboss really good. Cranko, pretty much just here to take removal. Big Chandra for longer games. Cavalcade doesn't really want longer games, which is why I only have one copy in there, and then Torbrand, obviously. Then I'll do the other view for the people that like all the pretty pictures, like seeing the whole deck at one time. Ginger Brute, not sure how I feel about Ginger Brute. It's got pros and cons. It does have evasion, which is good, but it's not red, so it doesn't work with Torbrand. But this deck it's more about Cavalcade than Torbrand, so that's why it works. But we're in here. The deck does all right in the event. The absolute pro of red is the matches are quick. Either you win in 3 or 4 turns or you lose in 3 or 4 turns. So you can play a ton of matches in a short amount of time with red. And that's always been what drew me to mono red. And this event is no different. I mean, you either slam 2 Cavalcades in the first couple turns and dominate, or you get all your creatures destroyed and you just scoop because there's nothing left to do. But either way, fun event, fun deck. Let's see it in action. Okay, we're in here with the new event, the Cascade event. I'm not sure how Cavalcade's going to do it since there's so many 1-drops. I feel like you're just going to constantly be hitting 1-drops, but I'm going to try it out. I'm actually thinking about throwing in like 4 ley lines of the black ley lines in, just so if you have them in your first hand, you can just throw them on the field. Because I was reading on Reddit that cat oven combo is like atrocious in this format. 1 ley line and that whole deck is shut down though. So I might have to build some kind of like maybe Golgari deck that actually takes that ley line into account. I really wish it didn't do that for 1-drops. It's just a waste of time. They should have programmed some way to like know not to do that for 1-drops. Once Upon a Time. Amazing in this event since you get a free 1-drop out of it, but it is banned now. The ban list is out. Oko, totally reasonable. Once Upon a Time, I mean, I don't even know why they printed a 0-cost card if they're just going to immediately ban it. Don't make it 0 cost if you think it's too strong. Cavalcade. I will gladly trade anything I have for the Spell Collector, so I'm going in. I hope he picks the Ginger Brute. He doesn't pick anything. Okay, that's good. I can go Torch Charrier or Spitfire, give it haste, do a ton of damage. I'll do that. Another Pelt Collector, that doesn't really help you. In the long run, it helps you. Back to the ban list, though. Oko, totally fine, ban him. Once Upon a Time, why even print the card if you're just going to ban it? I don't really follow a high-end standard. Like, I don't watch a lot of tournaments. I don't play, like, super hardcore ranked. So I'm not 100% sure why Vila Summer was banned. Like, it only texts against 2 colors. Is it really that bad? If it only texts against 2 colors, like, I don't know. I don't think Veil of Summer was that bad. I mean, green needs some kind of defense. Opponent dead on the board in like 100 different ways. Yep, there they go. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the ban list. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing how strong Veil of Summer really is. But, I mean, it's just teched against 2 colors. How strong can it be? But then again, I don't watch a lot of high-end gameplay, so I'm a little... Another game, Cavalcade, Cascade. Not the strong... Oh, wow, this is a strong hand. Not the strongest deck in the world. It's either you completely, like, destroy your opponent in, like, the first 3 or 4 turns, or you just can't do anything. There's really no in between. But this hand is crazy strong. Opponent has a Once Upon a Time because it's the most fair and balanced card ever. Why it was allowed in this event, I have no idea. I don't know what Watsy was thinking letting it be in this event. If opponent wants to trade their Pelt Collector for my Scorch Spitter, I will gladly allow it. Give me a shock. Nope, not a shock. But still good enough. I just got to go in. Does opponent want to trade or does opponent want to race? I'll take the trade. Okay. Opponent can play another Pelt Collector. Okay, they just go Goblin. And do another Pelt Collector. Okay. At least it's not a shock. That's annoying, though. I think I swing in here to get the light up the stage for the 3-drop. Because I'm going to play it for 1, but it's going to count as a 3-drop. And hopefully it nets me... Oh man, I was hoping it would net me another Cavalcade. So that's double Calamity. I do have an elemental. I do have an elemental in the graveyard, so Thunderkin Awakener. More Pelt Collectors, Jesus. Pelt Collector Tribal over here. Yep. Space Race. Do I shock face or do I shock that Pelt Collector? I'll shock the Pelt Collector. Going in. It really sucks that it comes in already attacking because it doesn't trigger itself and it doesn't trigger Cavalcade. What does the opponent get here? Paradise Druid? Nope. Not good enough. Do I have to block? 10? No, I don't. Which means the opponent loses. Sorry, opponent. Good game. Okay, good showing for the deck. Obviously, Fervid Champion, double Cavalcade, and I win. Not too bad. Really strong showing for Gruul. They just maybe were a little too aggressive, but it was a space race at the end of the day, so they did the right thing. Cavalcade, Cascade. The deck's doing alright so far. Oh, this is a hella strong hand. Lord have mercy on my soul. Ginger Brute, decent 1-drop. I don't know, in a perfect world, maybe Ginger Brute isn't in this deck because it isn't red, so it doesn't work with Torbran. It's pretty strong though. It's got evasion, it can give you health in a last-ditch effort, but I mean, if you're a red deck trying to give yourself health, though, you're already probably going to lose. Torch Carrier goes in. So I'm going to Cavalcade, hopefully into a Shock, but I already have one in my... Oh, baby. RNGesus knows exactly what I like. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's good. Peewee. A land would be a good draw because I can Cavalcade into a Shock. What does the opponent get? Their own Shock. Okay. I see you. I see what you're putting down. In that case, I think I'm just going to Chandra Spitfire. That sucks. Got a Lava Coil there. Couldn't do anything. That's rough. But if I can Cavalcade into another 1-drop with haste, into a Shock, I mean, that's game over right there. So let's see what the opponent does. No Lava Coil, please. No. That's just rude. Oh, can you deal with it again? That is the question. Good draw, really good draw. Oh, they're dead next turn if they can't deal with this Spitfire. You are dead in the air, my friend. Not going to block that, because if they're just trying to get Spectacle, they already have it with Cavalcade. Not even going to block with the Spitfire, because it's too important. I cannot have it die. Bone Crusher Giant. Another Skewer? Are you kidding me? Are you literally kidding me? Legion War Boss. Into my own champion. I'm going to go ahead and shock this Torch Carrier to stop it from blocking my Scorch Spitter and to make sure that they can't play their Chandra Spitfire and then give it haste and one-shot me. And it's looking like opponent might be dead next turn, depending on what they do. Double Cavalcade into 10th Street Dodger. I love the art on this card. I love how it just looks like he's like aggressively like Michael Jackson leaning away. Oh, okay. That's not polite. So we got double Cavalcade and Ginger Brute, so I'm just going to smash it in here. It doesn't matter. That's just dead. Yeah, good game. Sucks to suck, but better red deck wins, you know? Gonna give him evasion. Yep, and the opponent scoops. Better red deck wins. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure if these super short games are exciting. I find them exciting because I'm playing them, but it's always fun to see a deck performing at its like top ability. So thank you again for watching. Hope you had a lot of fun. I know I did.